Marketing is everywhere around you. When you see an advertisement on your phone, that is marketing. When a company offers a discount, that is marketing. When a salesperson convinces you to buy something, that is also marketing. In your exams, marketing questions test your understanding of how businesses connect with customers. This is topic 1. We are discussing the introduction to marketing. By the end of this lesson, you will understand what marketing means, the basic terms like needs, wants, and demands, the functions of marketing, and a brief history of marketing in Nigeria. Take your notes. Let us move. First, what is marketing? Marketing is the process of identifying, anticipating, and satisfying customer needs and wants profitably. It is not just about selling. Many people think marketing is the same as selling, but they are different. Selling focuses on the product. The seller wants to exchange the product for money. Marketing focuses on the customer. The marketer wants to understand what the customer needs and then provide it. As the famous management thinker Peter Drucker said, the aim of marketing is to make selling unnecessary. When you understand your customer well enough, they will want to buy from you. You do not have to push. Now let me explain the basic terms in marketing. These terms are very important for your exam. You must know them. The first term is needs. Needs are the basic things that humans must have to survive. They include food, water, shelter, clothing, and healthcare. These are not optional. If a person does not have these things, they cannot live. Needs are the same for everyone, no matter where they live or what culture they come from. The second term is wants. Wants are the specific forms that needs take. They are shaped by culture, society, and individual personality. For example, everyone needs food, but one person may want rice, another may want yam, another may want bread. Everyone needs shelter, but one person may want a bungalow, another may want a duplex, another may want a flat. Wants are unlimited. As soon as one want is satisfied, another want appears. The third term is demands. Demands are wants that are backed by the ability and willingness to buy. A person may want a car, but if they do not have the money, that want is not a demand. Marketers are interested in demands because demands lead to sales. They want to know what people are willing and able to buy. The fourth term is product. A product is anything that can be offered to a market to satisfy a need or want. Products can be physical goods like a phone or a car. They can also be services like hairdressing or banking. They can be ideas, experiences, or even people. When you vote for a politician, you are choosing a product. When you go to a concert, you are buying an experience product. The fifth term is exchange. Exchange is the act of obtaining a desired product from someone by offering something in return. The most common form of exchange is giving money in return for a product. But exchange can also involve trading one product for another. This is called barter. For exchange to happen, there must be at least two parties. Each party must have something the other values. Each party must be free to accept or reject the offer. Each party must want to deal with the other. The sixth term is transaction. A transaction is a completed exchange. When you give money and receive a product, that is a transaction. Transactions can be measured in terms of value. For example, you paid 1,000 naira for a textbook. That transaction has a value of 1,000 naira. The seventh term is market. A market is the set of all actual and potential buyers of a product. These buyers share a particular need or want that can be satisfied through exchange. The size of the market depends on how many people have the need, have the money to buy, and are willing to spend it. Markets can be physical, like a market stall in your neighborhood. They can also be virtual, like an online store. Now let me explain the functions of marketing. Marketing performs several important functions that connect producers and consumers. These functions are necessary for the smooth flow of goods and services from the producer to the final consumer. The first function is market research. Marketing gathers information about customers, competitors, and market conditions. This information helps businesses understand what customers want, what prices they are willing to pay, and where they want to buy. Without research, businesses are guessing. With research, they make informed decisions. The second function is product planning and development. Marketing helps design, create, and manage products that meet customer needs. This includes deciding what features the product should have, how it should be packaged, what brand name to use, and how to improve the product over time. The third function is buying and selling. Marketing finds customers for the company's products. It negotiates prices. It completes transactions. Selling is just one part of this function, but it is the part that most people see. However, effective selling depends on all the other functions working properly. The fourth function is pricing. Marketing determines how much to charge for a product. The price must be high enough to cover costs and make a profit, but low enough to attract customers. Pricing is a delicate balance. Set the price too high and customers will go elsewhere. Set it too low and the business will lose money. The fifth function is distribution. Marketing decides how to get products from the producer to the consumer. This involves choosing channels of distribution, such as wholesalers and retailers. It involves transportation and warehousing. The goal is to make products available at the right place and at the right time. The sixth function is promotion. Marketing communicates with customers to inform, persuade, and remind them about products. This includes advertising, personal selling, sales promotion, and public relations. Promotion creates awareness. It builds desire. It encourages purchase. The seventh function is financing. Marketing arranges for the money needed to carry out marketing activities. This includes funding for research, product development, advertising, and distribution. Sometimes marketing also helps customers get financing to buy products, such as installment payment plans. The eighth function is risk-bearing. Marketing takes risks. There is always the risk that customers will not buy the product. There is the risk that competitors will offer a better product. There is the risk that prices will change. Marketing accepts these risks and tries to manage them. Now let me explain the brief history of marketing in Nigeria. Marketing in Nigeria has gone through several stages. Before the colonial era, marketing was very simple. People produced what they needed. Any surplus was traded in local markets. These markets were usually held on specific days of the week. People brought their goods, such as yams, palm oil, and crafts, and exchanged them through bargaining. This was traditional marketing. During the colonial era, the British introduced new products and new ways of trading. They set up companies to buy agricultural products like cocoa, palm oil, and groundnuts for export to Europe. They also imported manufactured goods like textiles, bicycles, and household items. The first formal marketing activities began. Companies advertised their products in newspapers. They set up sales agents. They used branded packaging. After independence in 1960, Nigeria began to develop its own industries. The government encouraged local production of goods like textiles, beverages, and building materials. More Nigerian companies were formed. Marketing became more professional. Companies hired marketing managers. They conducted market research. They advertised on radio and television. In the 1970s, the oil boom brought rapid economic growth. Many foreign companies came to Nigeria. They brought modern marketing techniques. Competition increased. Companies had to work harder to win customers. This period saw the growth of advertising agencies, public relations firms, and market research companies. From the 1980s onward, economic challenges led to the Structural Adjustment Program. This program encouraged privatization and deregulation. More private companies entered the market. Competition became even more intense. Marketing became essential for survival. Companies that did not understand their customers failed. In recent years, technology has transformed marketing in Nigeria. The internet and mobile phones have created new ways to reach customers. Social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter are now important marketing tools. E-commerce sites like Jumia and Konga allow people to buy products online. Digital marketing is growing rapidly. Marketers now use email, SMS, and online advertising to connect with customers. Now let me explain the importance of marketing. Why is marketing so important for businesses and for the economy? First, marketing helps businesses understand their customers. By conducting research, businesses learn what customers want, need, and expect. This knowledge helps them design better products and services. Second, marketing helps businesses find and keep customers. Without customers, no business can survive. Marketing attracts customers through advertising and promotion. It keeps customers through good customer service and relationship management. Third, marketing helps businesses compete. In a competitive market, the business that understands its customers best wins. Marketing gives businesses the insights they need to stay ahead of competitors. Fourth, marketing contributes to economic growth. When businesses sell more, they produce more. When they produce more, they hire more workers. When workers earn wages, they spend money. This cycle drives economic growth. Fifth, marketing creates jobs. Many people work in marketing-related jobs. Advertising, market research, sales, distribution, and promotion all employ large numbers of people. Sixth, marketing improves the quality of life. When businesses compete for customers, they work to offer better products at lower prices. This benefits consumers. They get more choices. They get better quality. They pay lower prices. Seventh, marketing helps new products succeed. Many great products fail because no one knows about them. Marketing creates awareness. It educates customers. It gives new products a chance. A common exam question asks you to define marketing and explain the difference between marketing and selling. Here is a sample answer. Marketing is the process of identifying, anticipating, and satisfying customer needs and wants profitably. Selling focuses on the product and pushing it to customers. Marketing focuses on the customer and pulling them toward the product. Selling aims to get customers to buy what the company makes. Marketing aims to make what customers want to buy. The goal of marketing is to make selling unnecessary. Another exam question asks you to explain the basic terms in marketing. Here is your answer. Needs are basic necessities for survival, like food and shelter. Wants are specific forms of needs shaped by culture and personality. Demands are wants backed by the ability to buy. Products are anything offered to satisfy a need or want. Exchange is obtaining a product by offering something in return. Transaction is a completed exchange. A market is the set of all actual and potential buyers of a product. Another exam question asks you to list the functions of marketing. Here is your answer. The functions of marketing include market research, product planning and development, buying and selling, pricing, distribution, promotion, financing, and risk-bearing. Each function plays an important role in connecting producers with consumers and ensuring that goods and services flow smoothly to the market. Another exam question asks you to trace the history of marketing in Nigeria. Here is your answer. Marketing in Nigeria began with traditional markets before the colonial era. During colonial rule, the British introduced formal marketing for export crops and imported goods. After independence, local industries developed and marketing became more professional. The oil boom of the 1970s brought modern marketing techniques. Economic reforms in the 1980s increased competition. Today, technology and digital marketing are transforming how marketing is done in Nigeria. Let me quickly run through what we have covered. Marketing is about satisfying customer needs profitably. Needs are basic survival requirements. Wants are shaped by culture. Demands are wants plus money. Products satisfy needs and wants. Exchange is trading value. Transaction is a completed exchange. A market is buyers and sellers. The functions of marketing include research, product development, buying and selling, pricing, distribution, promotion, financing, and risk-bearing. Marketing in Nigeria has evolved from traditional markets through colonialism, independence, oil boom, structural adjustment, and now digital marketing. Keep practicing these definitions. When you have them down, move to topic 2.